Most people think they're just a few lessons away from playing like the pros. But the gap between an average golfer and a PGA Tour player is a canyon, not a crack. It's not just about skill. It's about physics, precision, and a lifetime of discipline that looks almost superhuman.
Done it again.
Chapter 1. The Swing, a completely different language. At first glance, every golfer looks the same. Club, stance, swing, follow through. But slow the footage down, and the truth hits like a driver off the tee. An average golfer's swing is chaos in motion. A pro's is pure mathematics. The average golfer swings around 90 miles per hour with a driver. A PGA player? Easily 115 to 125 miles per hour. And that's with absolute control. What separates them isn't just speed, it's consistency. The weekend player might hit one perfect drive out of 20. A PGA pro does it 15 times in a row, and even their miss is better than your best. The key lies in something invisible to most: sequencing. Pros start their downswing from the ground up, transferring energy from their feet to their hips, torso, and finally to the club head. Most amateurs start with their arms, losing the kinetic chain. It's like trying to throw a punch without using your body. All arm, no power. Then there's contact. The average golfer might hit the sweet spot once in a while. A pro? Nearly every time. They understand their club face angle down to half a degree. They adjust their swing path to control spin, launch angle, and shot shape. That's why a pro's slice curves gently toward the flag.
Well, it's cutting back towards the flag.
It sure is.
While yours sails into the next fairway. To them, golf isn't about swinging harder. It's about moving smarter. Every motion has a purpose, and every mistake has a number they can fix. Chapter 2. The Short Game, where amateurs lose everything. If the tee box separates the powerful from the weak, the short game separates the hopeful from the hopeless. This is where the PGA golfer becomes something else entirely. When a pro misses the green, they don't panic, they plan. They instantly calculate slope, lie, wind, moisture, and spin. They can tell how the ball will roll before it even lands. For an average golfer, a missed green means pray for bogey. For a pro, it's still a birdie opportunity. The biggest difference? Touch. Pros control the ball like they have remote control in their hands. They can put backspin on a 30-yard chip to stop it dead next to the hole. They can read greens like a language written in shadows and grass grain. Most amateurs just look, guess, and hope. Even putting, the simplest motion in golf, is worlds apart. A PGA player might practice putting for 3 hours a day, tracking how much their putt breaks on specific slopes. They know their putter's face angle at impact, their tempo, their alignment, and they repeat it perfectly hundreds of times. Meanwhile, the average golfer grabs the putter after 3 beers, crouches once, and thinks, straight enough. That's the difference between a 2-putt and a 4-putt, and between a paycheck and another weekend of frustration. The short game is where golf becomes a test of control, not power. And for pros, control is everything. Chapter 3. The Mental Game, Playing Chess on Grass. Ask a PGA player what separates them from the crowd, and most won't say distance or talent. They'll say mental clarity. Golf is a war fought entirely between your ears. The average player collapses after one bad hole. A pro stays locked in for 4 days straight under crushing pressure. Pros think differently. Every shot is a decision tree. They consider the wind, the lie, the temperature, and how the ball will behave on the green. They don't swing until the entire shot exists in their mind. The apex, the roll, the stop. They visualize success before they even take a breath. That's why they make recovery shots look like miracles. When an amateur hits into the trees, the only plan is get out. A pro thinks, how do I save par from here? They don't just react, they strategize. Then comes the emotional control. Every golfer knows frustration, but pros are trained to reset instantly. They treat every hole as a new start. Tiger Woods once said, the most important shot is the next one. That mindset alone can save them 5 strokes around. And don't forget pressure. The weekend golfer might tremble in front of 3 friends. A PGA player stares down thousands of fans, TV cameras, and millions of dollars, and still sticks it within 6 feet. That's not luck. That's years of training the mind to stay silent while the body performs perfectly. Where amateurs chase a feeling, pros chase a system. They know exactly what to think, when to breathe, and how to reset. That's what turns golf from a hobby into an art form. Chapter 4. The Life, Discipline That Never Ends. Being a pro golfer isn't about showing up on Sundays. It's a 24/7 lifestyle built around precision, pain, and repetition. The average golfer plays maybe once or twice a week. A PGA pro practices 6 days straight, often hitting 1,000 balls a day. Every movement is filmed, analyzed, and adjusted by coaches, biomechanics experts, and data systems tracking everything from hip rotation to wrist angle. Their days are a mix of gym work, swing mechanics, putting drills, mental coaching, and nutrition. Even sleep is scheduled because recovery affects swing tempo. Their equipment is tuned down to the gram. Every club is custom fitted to their exact speed, launch, and attack angle. For most people, golf is recreation. For them, it's survival. One bad season, and sponsorships disappear. Miss a few cuts, and you're out of the top rankings. The pressure is constant, but that's what forges precision. Averages don't exist in their world. Everything is measured. Every variable is tracked. A swing coach adjusts their shoulder tilt by half a degree. A sports psychologist tweaks their breathing rhythm. A trainer changes their warm-up sequence to reduce fatigue on the 15th hole. It's relentless, and it's why they're on TV while the rest of us are at the driving range wondering why the ball keeps fading right. And yet, even among pros, there's another level. Players like Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, and Brooks Koepka don't just master their swing. They master their body and emotions. They train explosiveness like sprinters, core stability like gymnasts, and mental focus like chess grandmasters. They've turned golf into a full-body, full-mind discipline. The average golfer sees a sport. The pro sees a science. Every muscle, every breath, every ounce of energy is accounted for. That's why a PGA golfer makes it look effortless, because it's anything but. Closing reflection. When you watch the pros, it's easy to think they're playing the same game. But really, it's two different worlds that just happen to share the same ball and clubs. The average golfer plays for fun, chasing that one perfect shot that keeps them coming back. A PGA player lives in pursuit of perfection, knowing they'll never truly reach it. Every swing is data, every putt a lesson, every miss a clue. That's what makes golf magical and maddening. The better you get, the further perfection seems to move away. For most people, that's frustrating. For a PGA golfer, that's the reason they wake up every day. They're not just golfers. They're scientists, artists, and warriors, all in one. And maybe that's the biggest difference of all.